I had to do a quick edit. I accidentally went unlisted. It should have just went public. But I'll see if people start dropping in here if this actually went public. Because I can't really see yet. But anyhow, I go by the name of Black Horseman, also known as BHP, Black Horseman Promotion. Real quick, shout out to my promotions gang. That way. And shout out to everybody that's about that true media. Truth is the new hate. And big ups to the playback gang. Started right here. Hey, for those that don't know, I got a deep resume. And speaking of playback gang, this is my playback channel. If some of y'all didn't know. Because a lot of people don't know me. In the sense of my experiences on YouTube and so on and so forth. A lot of y'all don't know. So sometimes it's important to get to know the author behind the story, the entertainment and the channel that you are, partaking in. But this is a playback channel. First channel was Black Horse Promotions. Did very well with that channel. Great. I think I reached about 14K subs. Somewhere around like 4 million something total channel views to that point. And then I got hacked. Man. And for y'all know, I push true media. That's why I say truth is the new hate. But I was pushing too much truth, man. Too much. I wasn't just doing boxing content. I was doing truth content all the way around the board. And I still do truth content, but for the most part, majority of my topics and content revolve around the sport of boxing. That's more lighter version of what I was doing with my Black Horse Promotions. And what I learned is that people only want to hear a only certain amount of truth, but the lie is more comfortable for them to entertain and be around because they might even be living a lie, or as my boy 12Kid always say, truth hurts. Truth Hurts crew. Shout out to the Truth Hurts crew. So the channel got hacked. Shout out to the Asian people that did it. You know what I mean? And we got a good laugh out of it. But we move on. We move forward, right? But and I'm not saying that to step on nobody or make it like you're not on my level, whoop-de-whoop, because a lot of people really not when it comes to what I've done on YouTube. But I'm only simply saying that momentum was snatched, and I don't do that type of content no more because I already know what's gonna happen. You feel me? I'll have to take it to like how these other dudes do with the Patreon or something else like that to really do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Because this stuff be light. This is real light. So this is just a UGC Flame channel. And like for the ones that be acting like they want it, right? If you gonna come at me, right, on your channel, don't use Flame because that's me, bro. I brought that to YouTube. So you can't flame a flame. That's impossible, fam. So I would just say just be more creative and use a different approach. But I appreciate everybody that shouts out my channel. Shout out to my flame peoples out there. Holla at your boy, BHP. But getting back on track. Anyhow, throughout that first channel, I had an opportunity to interact with a lot of people. Okay. Like people think that they pull my card when they say I used to be involved with the LDBC. Like, I'm not embarrassed about that. Like, what? I don't know why people think that that's gonna do something for me. or to me. Like, I don't regret my resume, fam, because I had opportunities to interact with a lot of people that y'all only diss from the outside. Ain't that something? I've been on multiple live streams with a lot of these people from like the LDBC or a lot of different communities, man. I've interacted with these guys, right? You know, and why would I regret a past tense experience that got me aware of certain things that's going on in the so-called YTBC? Why would I be angry about that? You know what I mean? Like, that made me who I am today. That made me have my own perspective and inspire the type of content that I want to produce and how I want to go about it. You know, and I've become somewhat of a what did you say, like a rebel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For people's reasons for wanting to mark me that way. But anyhow, what I do notice is that there are certain people that have a type of a hear me out. They may not know it because it might be unconscious to them, but they have a overly dominant type of attitude or approach to this YouTube. They have a Hitler kind of approach. Divide, conquer, take over, right? And unfortunately for these individuals, it just never it don't happen over here. Ain't gonna happen. Free spirit, very creative, innovative, trend starter. Y'all know that. People who know me and people that's been rocking with me know that, you know. And when certain people are unsuccessful with being able to change what somebody's doing or take over what somebody's doing or dominate what somebody's doing, then they have an issue with you, you know. That's why I rocks with people that are just, they independent, they do their own thing, they don't need no help on this YouTube platform, they can handle their business, all of them, you know. Personally, I think that a lot of people need to just, you know, there are people on YouTube for different reasons, but I see some people, they need to get help to just address or handle whatever situation that they got and just show me their character. You know what I mean? But anyhow, you know, my resume is pretty damn deep. I had the opportunity to meet a lot of fighters, represent for a particular community, show my loyalty, and I've always been that way. If someone's loyal to me, I'm loyal to them. And when people bring up like the LDBC thing, um, 78 approached me. You know what I'm saying? So gave me an opportunity to be a part of boxing talk, which it was something that I was a rookie at doing at the time. Like literally. Like today, I'm a vet. You know what I mean? I'm an OG in this. But at that time, he was the OG in boxing talk. Main Man Made Man was an OG in boxing talk. These were guys that I was watching at that time. Keep it 100. Like I said, my resume is deep. Uh, even guys that diss me to this day, like Monty Brown TV, IOTBA boxing talk, uh, Troy King, Killertainment. All of these guys I've met throughout my process of being on here. So my resume is deep. Interview Joshua Greer Jr. Like I say, met Jermel Charlo. Met Erislan D. Laura. Interview Robert Easter Jr. I've met Sam Watson, took a picture with, like, this is not nothing new to me. So my thing is why I don't act like a lot of you new era channels that come on the scene. Y'all thing is dissing LDBC, majority of y'all, to get on. I don't diss these guys like that because I know them. So y'all dissing somebody who y'all don't even know, and you do it for clout and views. That's why I don't rock with y'all like that. So one individual can say he got an issue with me and he won't go clip for clip with a video or something with me, which I don't really care about that because that's, y'all know I just put up content. But then the next day, he'll put up content, he'll put up a video dissing somebody who's a bigger channel. And then it lets me know, like, oh, okay, I'm not a big enough channel for you to do a video on me. You rather do it on somebody who got a bigger channel who's gonna bring you more views. You see what I'm saying? I pay attention to stuff like that. So I ended up doing this on an unlisted link, but just a reminder, you can't flame a flame. Be more creative. Use your own approach, your own style, if you're gonna diss me. Otherwise, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. But the resume is deep. Hey, for that thumbnail, I put that for a reason before I close this out. I got a Wilder stretching Tyson Fury in the rematch if that happens. Leave a comment.